Hello artist, I'm going to be showing you how to use one of my favorite art materials. It is called bleeding tissue paper. That's right, bleeding tissue paper. So hopefully to start, it's a good idea to have a drawing that you like and you've outlined it with Sharpie. It must be in Sharpie and not in a different marker because it needs to be permanent. And I'm using good painting paper. I have a paintbrush and water, and I have tissue paper. Same kind of paper that's often put in your gift bags, but I've cut it up. And this kind of tissue paper is extra special because it bleeds. So we bleed, and this tissue paper is going to bleed, and you're going to see what that means right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my brush wet, and I'm going to put just a little, oh gosh, my brush was dirty. I need to swoosh, wipe, and I'll blot down here. I'm going to get my paper just a little bit damp to get going. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tissue paper, lay it down on my picture, and I'm actually going to put some water on top of it to get it to stick. Do you see what's happening? The color is coming off the tissue paper. That, my dear friends, is why it is bleeding tissue paper. So I really want to get it nice and sopped on there. Make sure you wash your brush in between each one. Now I'm going to start covering my entire picture just like that. So actually you can even do 2 pieces at a time. I laid them down there and my paper is just a smidge damp, not much. And now I'm going to put water on top. And I'm going to leave them there. Some tissue paper might look like it's all just one, but actually this little pile is many, many, many tissue papers. So make sure you are using one at a time. Do not waste tissue paper by making a big pile of tissue paper. You don't just put them all on there, that's wasteful. So I'm going to get all 3 of those because they're little. And I'm going to make sure I do a good job painting on top. Now, your goal is to do your entire paper, not just a little bit. You are going to go all the way to the edge, folks. Let me say that again. You are going to cover your entire paper with this special kind of tissue paper. Now, I am not going to finish. Even if your tissue paper folds or is ripped or has damage, use it anyway. Don't just put a little water down. You've got to really put water on it. Otherwise, the magic trick I'm about to show you will not work. Make sure you add water to all of it. Not just a little bit. I'm going to make sure everything is painted down with water. Look, you're even going to end up making new colors. I, again, am not going to finish mine, but I am going to do a lot of it because I really want you to see. You should be feeling excited. What's it going to look like when I finish? And I take all this paper away. That's right, folks. At the very end, we're going to take all the paper away. Oh, I got a pile. I need to use how many pieces at once? That's right, 1 piece. Should I put just a little bit of water? Is that good enough? Nope, not good enough. Make sure it's really got on there. I'm going to put this one over here special. And I'm going to show you what happens if you don't put enough water. All right, so that one is going to be wrong. All right, so let's pretend I have filled all of my paper. I have not filled all my paper. And remember, that one's not going to be as beautiful. All right, everybody, at the very end, you are going to peel off the paper. This is the last step, but it is the most fun. Because look at that gorgeous paper I just made. I'll have to throw this in the trash, and it might make your fingers a little dark, but they'll wash off after a couple washes. All right, let's see the one that I didn't put much water on. See, it only left a print where I put the water on. That piece is now wasted. So this is what it'll look like for your beautiful prints. Have fun with the bleeding tissue paper today.